What it is, what it do, folks. It's your guy, Dope the Phenom, aka Trippy OG. You already know, man. Back for another one. Fan to Fan Talk series. Got my guy Drugz Only here. What up, bro? How you doing, man?
What up, man? I'm chilling, man. I'm here rocking with you, man, Knicks. We're gonna chop it up. We gotta get to the business, man.
Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact. But before we do that, man, like let the people know how long you've been a Knicks fan. Like let them know a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name Drugz Only. Most of y'all know me. From the Bronx, New York. You know me. I've been a Knicks fan. Yeah, BX in the building, 176. I've been a Knicks fan, man, since it's probably like over 20 years now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from the what really made me a Knicks fan is the Pat Ewing and the John Starks era. That was my era right there, and that's when I fell in love with the team because like growing up where I'm from, we all play basketball from sun up to sundown. So we was all Knicks. You know what I'm saying we was all Knicks fans, and you know everybody used to call me John Stark. So that it stuck with me. You know what I mean? It stuck with me. That's my favorite player to this day, man. John Starks. You know what I mean? Number 3, New York Knicks, and I've been a Knicks fan since, man. No bandwagon, no other teams. It's been Knicks or nothing. You feel me? So I'm here. You know? Yeah. Nah, that's what it is, though.
That, man. Like with me, bro, like I tell everybody, I became a Knicks fan in the Jamal Crawford days. You feel me? Like that's when I was
okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit younger, but that was my time of that Knicks era. I'm like, yeah, it's super lit. But yo, let's just get straight into it, like you said, though, man. How you feeling about last night's game? You had RJ with the 32-piece. You had Randle with the 30-piece. How you feeling about that game? How you feeling about that 1-2?
Yo, my opinion on that, man, is finally we see a game where RJ Barrett and Julius Randle both putting up good numbers and both playing good in that game. And that was good to see as Knicks fans. I don't think we had too many games where we'll get RJ Barrett dropping 30 and then Julius Randle dropping 30. It's like either or, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And I love Julius Randle game last night. He was playing like last year, Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting those mid-ranges. He had a couple of threes that went in. He was really playing a relaxed, a controlled game. He wasn't rushing nothing. He was really letting Barrett do Barrett things. And that's the type of RJ Barrett we need. We need RJ Barrett to drive to the basket and be aggressive for the rest of the season. For the rest of his career, that's the RJ Barrett we need to see. So it was good seeing both of those guys coexisting on the court because we all, as Knicks fans, we all wanted to see that. You know what I'm saying? We all wanted to see how RJ and Randle could hold up and play with each other. And last night, we seen that. It's just, my only thing is, I just want to see that on a consistent basis. I don't know how consistently we gonna get that kind of play from both of those players, but I seen a lot of good glimpses of them playing together last night. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we could keep that up, keep that going. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
I think the 2 days off for Randle really did justice for him. You feel me? Mainly in the fact of it's like, all right, when he got to see RJ have to be the main focal point of the offense, and he saw how consistently with those 2 games, even though it was losses, RJ was dropping 20 pieces, you feel me, going to the paint, being aggressive. The fact that Randle came back and was already like, all right, RJ, I want you to keep doing that. And then I'm going to do everything else around that. And the fact that they were able to make that gel, just like you said, was perfect. Now, the fact that I'm seeing RJ consistently do that and not hesitate anymore, I think that's where he's going to lead up to understand, you know what, this is how I get my points. Whenever I got a shot, then I take that shot. But if not, I'm driving to the track. So it's like, it's perfect. It's perfect. The only thing I want to see now, I want to see the team keep not only consistency from them, but I want to see the team keep matching that energy.
Right. Like, last night our energy level was like, it was different. Even on the defensive end, I was watching us. We was very active. We were switching. We was doing a lot of good things, man. The only person right now I'm gonna really bash on the Knicks is Evan Fournier, man. Evan Fournier, watching him play basketball, terrible. It's terrible watching that man play basketball. He really ran off with the bag, bro. And to me, That's my only thing where I'm like, Tibbs, why is we rocking with Evan Fournier when we got a Quentin Grimes on the bench that we could plug him in? You saw how good he played perimeter defense last night? I've seen a lot of plays where Quentin Grimes is playing excellent perimeter defense, and that's what we lacking at. I don't know what it is about Evan Fournier. He cannot keep his man in front. Like, yo, it's horrible watching him, man. It's just horrible watching Evan Fournier, man. It's horrible watching him. And I think it's one of those things where maybe we need to give him the Kemba treatment. Maybe we need to bench him for a couple games and maybe he'll get refocus or something. We can't, you know what? I'm one of those people where I don't want to say Evan Fournier is trash. It's just that we watch Evan Fournier every night for our team. Before we see him, he'll come players with the Magic, he'll do a little bit of work on us. But now we're seeing him on a consistent basis. So now we're seeing mad flaws in his game. And defensive-wise, he's not going to cut it. But I think Evan Fournier is not a bad player. I mean, we seen what he did in the Olympics. He was really putting up buckets. He was actually leading his team in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So he was doing his numbers. But I think it's more so. I just think it's more so that Evan Fournier needs the ball a little bit more. But I feel like from a coaching point of view, if he's not giving you nothing, yank him out the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Take him out the game because that's hurting the team. That's not helping us. You know what I'm saying? But
that's a fact, man.
Yeah, Evan Fournier gotta go, man. I'm on the trade Evan Fournier hive. Whatever hive that is.
Yo, bro, I tell everybody, bro, I got his bags packed. I'm at the with the sign, Evan, here's your taxi, let's go.
Yes.
Because like
I'm here for
bro,
that,
it's different because it's like, all right, let's go back to the game before. Bro, you gave us 20 points with nothing else. And it's like your 20 points doesn't even matter. Like, then this game you go scoreless and you still don't do much. It's like, bro, and you still haven't got benched, nothing. We gave you $74 million to still be a bench player. This is not cool. But the same way Grimes should definitely be playing those minutes as that starting two, bro.
Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. What is your solution for Evan Fournier on this team? Like, realistically, because we all got NBA 2K trades in our brain and we want to swap him out and move him and do this and do that. What is I want to ask you, what is the goal for Evan Fournier from you on this team? What would you want to see Evan Fournier? Like, you want to see him traded? You want to see him benched? Like,
I want to see Evan Fournier literally
build
his rep up just a little bit with like 3 or 4 more games, and he's out of here. Like,
all right,
gotta go, bro. That was a mistake that we made, and we gotta own up to it. But now we gotta fix it. Like, it's time. We gotta fix it. We gotta fix it. It's just like, all right. Look at last year when we had like the D Rose situation. You know what I'm saying? We thought like Evan Fournier is like how what's his name? Like how Austin River was last year. That's that type of situation. It's just that the money's different. You get what I'm saying? It's the same type of situation, but with his skill set, he like teams would still take him. But it's just like, which route do we go for this trade?
Right.
That's the bad part.
I don't know.
Him and Noel, them two, they out of here. They gotta go.
Yeah. We got to package Noel last year compared to he's not. We ain't even really seen him on the floor this year. But last year he gave us a spark. You know, when Mitch went out, and Noel really held it down. But it's just I just don't see a fit for Noel on this team when we got like a Jericho Sims on the bench, and that's like young. I call him young Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
a fact.
I think we should plug Jericho Sims in that backup center position over Nerlens. Nerlens is frail. He's not gonna hold nobody down there. We seen what Capella did to him in the playoffs. We seen what bigger centers like Joel Embiid on this guy. They're gonna abuse Nerlens. So yeah, Nerlens can go. Fournier, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do with Fournier, man. Maybe that's a trade somewhere down the line. We can include.
Connection going crazy.
But it's one thing the first this year, get him up and I gotta get him out because they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball on this free on this signing. They definitely dropped the ball. You know, I just think it's not a good fit for him. You know what I mean? I don't want to say he's a trash play. He all right, but it's just not a good fit for him on this team. It's just I don't see it. He might be good on the team like Dallas or some shit. I don't know. Like I don't even know, bro. But he just on the Knicks. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him in a Knicks jersey. I feel bad for anybody who bought a Fournier jersey. Go get your money back. Go swap that shit. Do something. Go do something, man. I feel for them people, man. You got a Fournier jersey. You got to rob, bro.
I mean, the one trade that I was liking with Evan Fournier in it was the whole De'Aaron Fox joint that I had put up, right? That I seen somebody put up. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what everybody else is thinking. The only thing I didn't like about it was the whole adding Obi Toppin in it. I'm like, nah, we could take out Obi. We could throw Noel in there with those picks. So we can do Evan, Noel, and you know what I'm saying, that
right.
De'Aaron Fox. I like those odds. You feel me? Like if you want to do that, cool. But if you add to, it's like
I want to keep Obi. I want to keep Obi, but realistically, we got Randle for like at least 3 or 4 more years. And if we got Tom Thibodeau as our coach, I just don't see how can I say it? I just don't see much room for him to really blossom coming in after Randle. You know what I'm saying? Unless something changes, I just don't see Obi getting that. Obi's not getting the time I think he should be getting. I think he should play like at least 20, 25 minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? At least. And Tibbs is just not going to rock with him like yet. You know what I mean? He's not giving him his leash with Tibbs is very short. So I mean, I would love Obi to rock here and stay here, but realistically, at some point, Obi might make that move and he might want to, you know, request a trade and get up out of here because he might not really see no light here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. You know what I'm saying? But I like Obi as a player. I like what he brings to the table. I would honestly try to move Randle to the 5 and plug Obi into that point, that power forward position if we could, depending on the matchup. If we could do if it's a small ball lineup we play, we could move Julius Randle over and bring Mitch off the bench, man. I'm not a guy where it's like, yo, Mitch gotta be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like we could slide Randle over to the 5 and move Obi into the 4 and then run some small ball lineups like that. But I think that's the only way. I don't really see Obi really getting that much burn on this team, man. And everywhere you go, you see free Obi. Every chat you win, everywhere you go is like free Obi. And I got to look up the minutes last night. I don't think he played 15 minutes last night. You know
Not even. Bro. He played he had to play at least like 9 minutes, bro. Went from playing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Minutes, bro. I was like,
that's what I'm
saying. I seen that, I was like, wow, Tom, you doing that blatantly like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like he don't got a lot of room here to grow unless we get a situation where Randle, God forbid, get injured, or you know, we saw with this COVID protocol shit. So I just think that if we could try to go more small ball, which I know we not, but if we can move that, if we can try that that small ball lineup and plug Obi into that power forward position, I think that's where he has sell at. But I think coming behind is to see the best version of Obi Toppin. You know what I'm saying? Like Obi demand at least 20 to 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And if he can't get that, then I don't think we're gonna see the best Obi Toppin. You know what I'm saying?
So then if that's the case, then we might as well just go ahead and do that original trade we all seen before when we saw the De'Aaron Fox and, you know,
I think we should do that.
And Bagley, you feel me? And we just go ahead and
I think we should do that.
Give up Evan Fournier, give up Obi, Noel, and we give them up them picks. Might as well get both of them. You get your backup behind Randle.
You got to think about it like this, bro. Our biggest problem is at the point guard position. You know, it's been like that for years. We've been having point guard issues since Raymond Felton. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's our biggest need right now. I feel like we need a consistent point guard. Salute to Kemba, BX, Bronx Rays, you know what I mean? But I don't think Kemba is what we need in a point guard. You know what I mean? He brings us certain nights. You know, he do what he do, but we need a De'Aaron Fox. We need somebody that can play with that tempo and actually get guys like Randle, RJ in their spots and you know make them better players. I just think that's where we need to go. And then we got other issues. We got wing position. We need our wing positions really fill. I feel like RJ and who's really behind RJ. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking like I was telling somebody like, is it possible Obi can move to the 3? And I don't think that's possible because the wings will be killing Obi. You know what I'm saying? Like his footwork is not fast enough to be guarding those wings. So I don't know, bro. It's just we got a lot of issues. We got a lot of issues, bro. Like,
it's like,
you know what I mean, this year exposed us. Last year was like a regular season, but this year exposed us.
With RJ, it's like, okay, boom, we got RJ at the wing. It was automatically supposed to be Burks backing him up. That pairing was already perfect for us. But the fact that we can't figure out what's going on with Evan, that's killing us right now. You feel me? The fact that we couldn't figure out what's going on with Evan, the fact that Kimba was playing down at a point when Burks got shifted to the starting lineup, that messed everything up. You get
everything up. Yeah, everything was fucked up after that.
It's like, yo, bro, like I feel the same way as you. If you know what I'm saying, if Kimba's knee, like they say, is day to day, it's not really that. It's no structural damage. He good, but it's like if he's not gonna be the way it is, yo, go ahead, pull that plug, go get that point guard. You know what I'm saying? And let's really turn this up. You feel me? Ain't De'Aaron Fox like 24, 25? He's like 25, right?
You like 20, 25, 26. I would love to get Swipe on the team, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
him and RJ.
Him and RJ would be crazy. Like that pairing would be crazy. And then for me, I would definitely throw Grimes at the 2 in that lineup.
What you think about old boy from Cleveland? If we can't get Swipe, he's available next year. I think he's a free agent this year coming up.
Yeah, but you still got to anticipate. I mean, they say, oh, every player could do what they do when it comes from having that type of injury. But remember, he did tear his Achilles or something like that. Not tear his Achilles. I'm told his meniscus or something like that. Like
meniscus, yeah.
You got to worry about that too. You feel me? So that's taking another risk that you basically just did with Kimba and all them. So it's like, with them, if you gonna really trade and do what you got to do, and especially having the contracts, and then you got to think about it too. When we did that move just now with that Denzel Valentine to get the extra bread and then get the draft rights to them 2 international players, bro, we gearing up for a trade like De'Aaron Fox. So it's like, might as well pull that plug. But I know we're not doing that until like February 3rd or something like that, because we probably waiting for all the players that just signed their contract extensions to be available.
That's a fact. Yeah, I will pull that plug with De'Aaron Fox, no doubt, no question. And one of the things me over the years is, and I've just been more so for the team, because sometimes us as Knicks fans, we latch on the players, and then it breaks our heart. Like when Porzingis left, that broke my heart, bro. I'm like, wow, he don't got Porzingis on the team no more.
I was hyped when he left.
Yeah, no, it was the opposite for me. I'm like, because only because this is why. I'm like, what the hell did we get back in return for him? We didn't get no. We got back. It wasn't. I mean, down the line it worked. I'm talking about for that right there. At that
just at that moment.
That right there at the moment. It fucks you up. You feel me? I don't care if you're a Knicks fan, that fucks you up right there. I mean, the end it played off good, but we won that trade now. But in hindsight, then right there was like, what the fuck? We got Dennis Smith Jr. We got DeAndre Jordan. What's the other guy? Wes Matt. Like, what the fuck? What did we just do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact, though.
I just don't get. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I think we got back a first or maybe a late first or a second. I gotta look it up, but when that happened, I was just like, man, I can't get attached to the players no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be more so. I'm a Knicks fan because of the jersey. You know what I mean? New York front, that's what I'm rocking with. You know what I mean? Born and raised in New York. Because these players, bro, is gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? Even the players we love, for a bigger package, they gonna get swapped out. They definitely gonna get swapped out. So, you know, it is what it is, though. But I'm still riding though, man. You know, if Obi gotta go, I mean, I rock with Obi going. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be on deck if we could get De'Aaron Fox back from that. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be no bum. It got to be like somebody
that's a fact.
Caliber. You know what I mean?
That is a big
because when Fox hit the floor, you're gonna forget about Obi. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be locked in. We're gonna be like, yo, Fox killing him, yo. You know what I mean? So I think that's where we need to be at as a fan base, more realistic. Because as we seeing this shit grow more and more, this shit is more of a business than anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And honestly, out of all the things you would want to do, if you're going to really try to trade house for a point guard, it makes no sense to go get Dame at 32 and you could get De'Aaron Fox at 25. You feel me?
That's a
like
fact.
It's big age different. It fits the core and it gives you a point guard that's going to be sustainable for years to come. You feel me?
That could build with your future. Now, my only issue with the Knicks right now is and I don't know what the front office is actually doing as far as like behind the scene things, but I always felt like we need to pick a direction. Like, what direction is we going in? Because I see a lot of people like, yo, let's play the youth. And then we got those 2 games with the youth, and everybody's like, nah, we need Randle back. Let's get Randle back. Let's you know what I mean? I think
everybody keeps saying Randle is still technically part of the youth. He's the
youth. He's only 27. We all forget about that. But, you know, he's a vet because of the years that he's been in the NBA. You know what I mean? He's been in there about maybe 8, 9 years, whatever. So that makes fire as if we don't know. But I feel like we need to just pick a direction. Because even you saying bring a De'Aaron Fox over here, that still don't get us over the hump. You know what I'm saying? That's still that's like maybe maybe the second round.
You heard? Yo,
I'm here. It's going in and out.
Yeah. Now I was saying, honestly, with me, if we go get De'Aaron Fox, then you still got to go get Miles Turner. That's the complete package.
All right.
You got to go get both of them.
Who you ready to give up for Miles Turner?
All right. So look, if I got to do it like this to be smart, to go get De'Aaron Fox, of course they don't really need a point guard because they got 2 guards and they still got Buddy Hield. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, if you're not giving up Buddy Hield, then it's no reason to be like, I'm gonna give you Kemba and all that extra, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the whole Evan Fournier, you know, top in 2nd round, 2 second-round picks, but we're gonna go get De'Aaron Fox. Then for Noel, for Miles Turner, I'm gonna give up Noel. I'm gonna give up Kevin Knox, and on top of that, that's where you could get Kemba and some more picks. You feel me? On that trade over.
All right, so let me jump in deal for the reason being they're trying to blow it up, right? That's what the reports are saying. In Indiana, they're trying to blow it up and they're trying to do a whole rebuild. Like, you know what I mean? Go get new blood in there. So I think honestly they would want Obi Toppins, you know what I'm saying, rather than Nerlens Noel and Kemba's uncertain. You know, Kevin Knox, the league probably didn't see. They didn't see a lot of games with Kevin Knox, so they wouldn't know.
There's some teams that actually want him. There's some teams that actually want Kevin. Real talk.
Yeah, I did see the reports of that. But I think they will want like quickly. They will want, I don't know. Quickly, maybe they might say RJ. We're not gonna give them RJ, but they might say RJ. They might say you know what I'm saying? Because they want to rebuild. If they blow it up, and we getting Miles Turner, they're gonna want some youth in return. Maybe some picks. We got some picks though that we could throw at them.
The only way this will work, and I keep saying this, no matter what it is, we're gonna end up having to give up one of our youth players, and we're gonna have to give up 3 vets. And everybody like, what are you talking about? If you want to fix this team the way you see fit, you're gonna have to pick out of the year 2 guys and the rookies. I mean, it's out of IQ, Obi, Deuce, Grimes, Sims. Out of those kids, one of them gotta go. Then it's going to be Evan, it's going to be Noel, and then sad but to say, it's going to end up having to be Alex Burks too. Because everybody's going to want that. You're going to need, they're going to be like, yo, you got to give me at least one good play in return. So you're not going to give up RJ and break up the Randle and Mitch and all that. Bro, Alex Burks is going to be the guy that's going to end up having to go.
Right now, Alex Burks is giving us Marcus Morris vibes. As far as, remember when Marcus Morris was having that breakout season with us?
Yeah.
Like, Alex Burks has been our only consistent player this year. I mean, he has some games where whatever, but for the most part, he's been our best playing Nick. Like, we could go through the stats, we could look everything up. Alex Burks been legit for us. So I think like a playoff teams is probably calling for that man. I know the phone is ringing like, yo, what are y'all doing with Alex Burks? Let's get him. Like, we'll give you this, and the third. So Alex Burks is gonna be the one that probably give us that first rounder, that late first rounder, maybe a second rounder in the first. I don't know, however we could try to gamble for Alex Burks. But we gotta also see if our regime believes in Alex Burks enough to keep him here. I think Tibbs really like him. You know what I'm saying? I think Tibbs like really lean on him. I think he's gonna stick. I think he's gonna stick, but Tibbs is gonna want him. They're gonna want him because he's playing the best for us right now. Honestly, let me ask you something. Let me spin off and ask you something, right? Mm-hmm. What player on this team to you is untradeable?
Me personally, I feel like
you'll be like, no way, I'm not trading this guy. No package, no deal.
Personally, I feel like the person that should be like untradeable has to be RJ, because everything started with him. Like, it starts with RJ. You feel me? Because once you trade RJ, you automatically show that you don't care about the youth. You feel me? So then you shoot that whole door out there. Because a lot of people keep forgetting RJ, it's year 3, but he's only 21. Like, he legitimately just turned 21. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he can sustain the level of play he played these last 3 games just now, plus he did it earlier before he went out with that whole being sick, and then, you know what I'm saying, the COVID. Like, bro, he's been playing great once he gets them stretches without, you know what I'm saying, having to fall out and not being able to play. So it's like, yo, bro, if you trade him, it's a wrap. You might as well just trade the rest of the youth.
All right, so let me ask you another one, right? We chopping it up. Do you see RJ being a star player, or you just see him being a good role player?
He can be Knicks. Honestly, for the Knicks, the way he's been playing recently throughout these, you know, this season so far. You get what I'm saying? But especially with these last 3 games, because Randle he wasn't there. So I finally got to see, okay, this is RJ by himself. If he keeps playing the way he's playing right now, he could definitely be that definitely like all-star, that second all-star player on this team that can really turn up. Like, if he just stays the way he's staying right now, enhance that, elevate that, become the DeMar DeRozan type player we've been seeing for forever. We're like, bro, you don't need to shoot the 3. Just play like DeMar DeRozan. That's all you got to do.
Yeah,
like, that was always his game to me. I really never felt like he had to worry about going too crazy with that shot. Like, play like DeMar DeRozan. Play like.
I think that's where when he was going wrong. Like, he was relying on that 3-point shot, and sometimes he maybe even the mid range. I think his strength. I don't think I know his strength is driving to the bucket. There's not a lot of players that's going to stop RJ Barrett from getting in. Like, every time I watch him drive to the bucket, I'm like, he's going to score. Like, in my mind, I'm like, he's going to score. I don't see nobody really stopping him. So I think more so he need to just focus on that. Hopefully the coaching staff, Tibbs and all of them is like, yo, listen, we want you to just drive to the basket. We don't want you to shoot. If you got the shot, if you completely open, take the shot. You know what I mean?
Well,
By
if you
all
feel like
means.
it's getting hot, then pull it. But
Yeah. But
drop.
I think it starts with him driving to the basket first. You know what I'm saying? Driving to the basket. Also, I want to point out last night, and a lot of people don't give Julius Randle a lot of props. Julius Randle was not really playing the power, the point forward last night. You know what I'm saying? He was actually letting the point guards bring up the ball and doing point guard duties. I think that was Kemba being aggressive and Kemba growing into his role with us on our team. And he like, yo, listen, I'm gonna be the point guard. I just want you to get in your spots, and then I hit you with the ball and you move like that. So I see growth there. Like we always bash Randle because us as Knicks fans, we need one player as a scapegoat. Every year, it don't matter who it is. We could go back from the beginning of time to now. We always need one player to be the scapegoat. And Randle right now, because he's our guy, he's always going to be the scapegoat. No matter what he does, we always going to be like, yo, Randle fucking up. Randle is that. You know, I do it. I'll be sitting home, my girl looking at me, I'll be going crazy. Like, look at him. Look what he's doing. You know what I mean? So, more so, I think it's more so Randle is really figuring out his role with the team on a permanent basis, not more so from game to game. I think he's really starting to sense like, you know, maybe I don't need to be bringing up the ball like this all the time because he's a turnover machine. And every time he runs like full speed ahead, I think of a turnover. You ever see Randle just grabs the ball and just once he's running full speed ahead, I'm like, that's a turnover.
Oh God,
waiting
goes the turn.
He's out of control. He's out of control. He don't know what he want to do.
His own good.
He's too fast for his own good. So it's like a ball in the china shop. So I think more so Randle was figuring it out. And hopefully this is probably Tibbs doing too. Like, hey, listen, let the point guards bring the ball up. Let the Deuce McBrides, let the Kemba, let even RJ sometimes bring the ball up. Let Evan Fournier might bring the ball up, but you don't need to bring the ball up as much. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. You know what I'm saying? I saw that last game. I think I seen that like two or three games in a row where I was watching that. I'm like, yo, damn, he's not bringing the ball up like that no more. So we need Randle to get in that role. And as you can see, last night when he deferred from that, he was hitting his shots. Mm-hmm. He was more in the rhythm of the game. He was getting everybody involved. Like he did a great job, man. He did a great job last night. And and to be coming back off of COVID protocols. You know what I mean? He dropped 30. Like, so that says a lot too. You know what I mean? So maybe that was a mental break he needed. He needed that. That was a mental break he needed. He needed to sit back and just watch shit from afar and like, yo, look, I see that. I see this. I see this. I see that. I say no more. This is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna impact the game. And I still believe in Randle, man. Everybody be wanting to trade him every time he have a bad stretch of game. I was on it. I said, yo, I want to trade Randle. And it's more so, it's not basketball play. It's more so body language. You know what I'm saying? It's more so he has a crazy body language, and I feel like that could hurt the team. You know what I'm saying? And that's more so why I would want him to be traded, but I feel like Randle, with absence, showed us that he's still that guy for this team, and we need Julius Randle. This team is only going to go as far as Julius Randle go. Let's not ever get that twisted, Knicks fans. If y'all watching, Julius Randle is that guy on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Hands down.
That is a big fact, man. But on that note, y'all, we're going to wrap it up right there because why? The season is still brewing. It's still cooking up. And then who we play? All though? Don't we got? We got Boston tomorrow.
Yeah, Boston.
Oh my goodness. So we definitely want to see the 1-2 punch versus the day 1-2 punch. But it's been real. It's been lit. It's your guy, Dope the Phenom, aka Trippy OG, whichever you prefer. Host of Nick and 30. My guy, Drugz Only. Yo, as you can see, he know what he talking about. That's all I gotta say. He know what he talking about, and I stamp that, man. I thank you for joining me for real, bro.
My God. Look, I got another tape dropping. Knicks tape. I'm doing Knicks tape 2. I dropped the Knicks tape. I dropped the Knicks tape last year. I dropped the playoff run when we went to the playoffs. Y'all might know me for being on Nothing But Knicks. The intro, that's me on the intro.
That's
If y'all
fine.
ever watch Nothing But Knicks, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Nick Nation. Shout out to everybody, man. We still here. We gonna rock that hat. We still here. Knicks forever, man.
That's a biggity fact, man.
No bandwagon. All right.